Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed, enjoying life wherever you are. This is a Leo season read for my water signs. If you do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, highly aspected, this read is likely for you. My reads are timeless. If you feel called to watch them at another time, they likely hold significant information. Please check out your other signs as well, just in case. If it doesn't resonate, let it fly. It's okay. It's okay to take on another reader if it does. If none of the information resonates with you. If you want to book with me, you can do so in the description box. I hope you can hear me well. We as promised. As promised in the Cancer season. My channel does now have the microphone on, so I hope you can hear me well. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this season. Hope you're all really just having a beautiful life. So when I was shuffling, the death card kept popping out, and this just came out, and I'm taking it. You have the death card, the judgment card, the 10 of swords. Recent past. 3 rows. So the first row will be your recent past. Second row will be your current energy. Third row will be your future. We'll grab at least 2 clarifying cards for the very end, water signs. The bottom of the deck is going to hold the overall energy for your read. You've got like significant change here so far, which is interesting because so I bought the mics. I'm gonna talk about myself. I don't normally do this. I bought the microphones for my channel, and I did everybody's read, and I didn't have time to finish your read. My daughter woke up, so I recharged all my stuff, and I posted everybody's videos except for yours, and I had like a lot going on, and retrograde like fully hit. Oh, sweet. And so I sat down to do your reads another day when I had all my like chores handled and everything else for the animals and general things I need to do for my life. Anyway, so I sit down to do your read, and I go to film it, and I realize I hate it. So I scratch the film, and my silly self didn't do a mic check. Okay, I didn't do a microphone check. Not once on the second round of filming, which I had on the previous time and when I purchased them. So I didn't do a mic check, and I go to do now your second read at this point because I deleted the first one I didn't like, and I filmed the whole thing, and I love it. Okay, absolutely love it. And I discovered that the microphone did not work for your read, so there was no sound when I went to upload it. I thought it was having phone issues. I thought I was having this, that, and the other issues. And I finally realized it wasn't the microphone when I went to test the one that I used, because the kit comes with like the digital response, or it comes with 2 microphones, regardless. So it comes with 2 microphones, and one isn't working. So I filmed your whole read, and I loved it, and I realized that it was terrible because the microphone didn't work. No sound. Yeah, anyway, is what it is. Sorry about that. So then I go to film your read again. I sit down. I go on and on about how oh wow, this card was in the third film. This is your fourth read that will actually get published, because I know the microphone is working and everything's going like it should. So apparently the information in the other videos were not like gonna like resonate with you guys or something like that. It was just practice read, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so here we are on the 4th read. You did get the strength card earlier when I was shuffling and trying to read, but I did just see a woodpecker and a cardinal on the bird feeder outside of my house, which is kind of wild. Or I think it's wild. Cardinals usually represent, in my opinion, like relatives that have passed on, watching over you and protecting you. And woodpeckers tend to represent change, and usually like an understanding of how some form of change, how about that, is a reflection of the spiritual realm. So You do have the Five of Pentacles for your I'm sorry, just one moment, please. Okay, thank you guys. Sorry. As I have just mentioned, I do my reads while my daughter sleeps. And I also just saw someone walk by our house, so I got weirded out and had to go check her. Okay. I shouldn't be whispering, sorry. Okay. Water signs, hi. Thank you so much for your time and your patience. Sorry about that. Thank you for listening to my personal story. Sorry I took like 5 minutes to get into your read. You can totally fast forward. I don't blame you. It's all good. You have an 88 in your read, which is fantastic. Love that. I also think it's interesting that if you look at it, you have like a 10, 10, 10, but it's actually 20 with the Judgment card. Anywho, in terms of Roman numerals, right? So, my beautiful, beautiful water signs, during your Leo season read, or whenever you watch this, right, you might have experience with this Five of Coin being need, poverty, insecurity, and love resources. Ultimately, in the overall energy, you are experiencing that in some way, shape, or form. That energy is present, right? It's usually in terms of money. It doesn't always have to be, and because it is the overall energy, it could vary. So like, what I mean by that is you have the Death card, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. The Death card is change. It's ending of cycles, it's new beginnings, it's metamorphosis. Judgment card, of course, is awakening. It's full reflection and reckoning. With the Ten of Swords being the last card, this change and full awakening is in regards to some sort of loss that you experienced and it felt with the Ten of Swords, like failure, collapse, defeat, backstabbing. You might have lost a job, or like a form of bringing in money, and it wasn't expected. That's not for everyone. For other people, so if you haven't already lost your job, please do not think that you're going to lose your job. If that does not resonate for you, like now, like you just recently lost your job when you're watching this, do not take that as it's going to happen soon, because this is in your recent past. Okay. So otherwise, this could be like some form of being like backstabbed, defeated, in terms of someone taking advantage of you somehow in terms of money, and it leading to loss, and you're awakening to it and creating some sort of metamorphosis or change, because someone is maybe kind of like just manipulative and backstabbing in terms of money. There's really not another way to look at it. So yeah, ultimately you either lost a job or a form of income due to backstabbing or some sort of betrayal, and it's leading to a form of true awakening and also major change, as you obviously are going to have to replace that. And don't worry, one door always opens, and your future is looking really good here. So if you lost a job, it'll work out. If you were backstabbed and defeated in some way, and someone is taking advantage of you in terms of money, that will actually play out in your advantage as well. It might have harmed you in the past, but in terms of the future, there will be some form of karma that like majorly plays out, and it will benefit you in a really major way. So with your current energy, water signs, you have your king, the King of Cups, appearing for the first card. I love this for the current energy. Emotional control, balance between heart and head. This is really the ability to see through whatever this was, regardless of if it's betrayal in the workplace or betrayal in terms of some sort of kind of like being taken advantage of in terms of money, you're seeing through it, making the changes that you need to, being very heart over head thinking in terms of you're really feeling kind of the logic or the emotional pain potentially of this, and you're recognizing why the loss is there. You're also maintaining emotional control in your current energy rather than feeling fully how this like logical thing happened. You're more so being focused on your emotions with this card being present in the current energy. The Sun card does, of course, represent Leo. So this is your Leo season read. Now, in terms of definition, I love the Sun card. It's one of my favorite cards for sure. Probably the favorite card of the deck. It represents joy, success, celebration, and pleasure. It's you basking in the sun. And because it is a major arcana card with the Sun, it's not an elemental card. I'm so sorry. You've got a lot of major arcana. So it's not an elemental card, okay? These major arcanas are a representation of spirit, God, gods, whatever you believe in really speaking to you. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. Water break. Okay. Back to it. So, the sun and the magician. I love this. So the sun is what brings me joy. Regardless of what your storyline is, what brings me joy is a major focus of this season. Enjoying everything about the sun, and what most people consider well, it depends. If you're like some of us practice the pagan cycle, so we feel like this is the middle of summer, and September is actually the last month. But in terms of the like Western school year, a lot of people consider June and July to be summer, and August to be school or fall, or a lot of us call it fall here. I can't believe I just showed my American roots. Autumn, harvest, anywho. Silly me. My American viewers are probably like, what is she talking about? English people make jokes, like if you've ever been on Reddit or anything like that, they make a lot of jokes about how we Americans tend to shorten things in a funny manner. And there was this one English joke that used to make me laugh. That's why it stuck in my head. But anyways, we're going to continue forward. I feel like I shouldn't share it. So you're very focused here on your how to bring in that real glow of Leo season into your life. And because water signs, you're focused on your emotional control, regardless of this loss that is present. It's allowing you to really experience joy regardless of this, and to manifest through positive emotional control, which is really beautiful. Then the magician here is present. It does represent willpower, creation, mastery, adaptation. These cards are very focused on you moving forward through whatever change was very necessary. This was destined to happen. I hate to be so drastic with my wording, but whatever that was, it was necessary because that door was closing. It was something that was present because you need to let go of whatever that was for reasons that might never make sense to you. You can let it consume you, or you cannot, but you can focus mostly, it seems like you're doing this anyway, on emotional control and how to bring that joy, how to manifest joy and success that you feel like you have full kind of like destined control over, if you will. My beautiful water signs, love it. So for your future, you've got the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength card. The 8 of Pentacles is diligence, passion, high standards. The Queen of Water. My water signs, you got your king and your queen. You got your king and your queen. So whatever it is, it's going to work out. Don't worry. I do need to take another sip of water. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. But you got your king and your queen here. You have the 88 present. I love that. Okay. Queen of Cups literally represents compassion, calm, comfort. The Strength card. Major Arcana. I tend to always say that I think this is funny because I tend to say that this is the secondary Leo card. Most readers do say that. Both of these cards can represent Leo. You've got the literal lion in this card. But Strength does represent having compassion, having self-compassion, especially through whatever this was. Okay? Not just compassion for others, but having self-compassion, which allows you to have a different level of strength because you just tend to be like, well, I can see that there has to be some sort of logical connection, cord, etc., for this to be present in my destiny. So I must be compassionate with myself, regardless of whatever this loss is. And I know that I have high standards. I know that I have passion, so I'm going to remain calm. I'm going to keep my comfort going, my emotional comfort. I'm going to be very compassionate with myself. Right, water signs, very compassionate. This card also This card also represents courage and conviction. So there are like side notes there, especially with the 88 present, of you kind of being like, I'm taking it on my own. I'm going to handle this. It's going to be okay. I know that if I keep focused, I'll manifest what I want. And I think that in the future, especially, you're simply coming to terms with this being part of the cord for you. Unfortunately, it was fated for whatever it was to happen. Sorry, you had to learn a lesson. I know that sucks. And especially if it's job loss or some sort of weird like thing where somebody takes advantage of you and takes your money or something, like that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. And no one should have to learn that lesson. That sounds like ridiculous. There's a lot of weird things that happen in terms of abuse that it doesn't seem like it should be present, but it is. Anyway, sorry I'm spiraling. Have compassion with yourself because you deserve that. You are loved. You deserve love. You deserve to heal. Now, my beautiful water signs, for your clarifying cards, you did get the King and the Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I find that humorous, but it's like if someone stole a job from you, something better is coming in. If someone stole money from you, 20 times 10 times infinity, the amount is coming in. Okay, not times infinity, but something about 20 times 10 is significant. That might matter to someone, I don't know. But like a lot of money is coming back from you if that was stolen. If it was money taken, if it was someone taking advantage of you with money, a new opportunity is coming in where it's going to be more than replaced, like more than doubled, more than tripled, more than quadrupled. Get what I'm saying? Catch what I'm saying? Okay. Now, by definition, the King of Pentacles, my beautiful water signs, means abundance, prosperity, provider, generosity, energy. The Page of Pentacles represents ambition, desire, diligence, craving new venture. So, whatever you really want in terms of the ability to provide for yourself and potentially those that you care about. If you really focus on manifesting that in the current energy, it will present itself in the kind of like almost, I don't know how to say it other than the super duper soon future, it would seem. It doesn't seem like this is a long-term wait. Like the door closes and you're sort of like, wow, I can't believe that happened. But you're almost instantly able to bounce back because you're like focused and very much understand how this was just somehow, unfortunately, meant to happen. I love you, beautiful water signs. Recognize that regardless of what it is, keep your head up, chin up. It's going to be okay. And whatever was taken will be replaced in a huge manner. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Book with me if you'd like. Check out the other reads. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment as well. I like those. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a beautiful season.